kaiju, turtles, Dragon Ball, and more, it's Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and Happy New Year to ya. Last video that we did have talking about New Year was a King Ghidorah video. Hope you happen to catch that. But today we're playing a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on the channel. We got 3 of them things, and we're going to be doing an unboxing of the SH Figuarts Metal, with an L, Cooler. Yeah, you know, I'm used to the movie Meta Cooler. That's what I grew up with, so I'll probably be saying that a little bit. But nevertheless, I had to pick up 3 of these bad boys because if you've seen the movie, there's going to be more than one whoopin' Goku and Vegeta, as they deserve. And unfortunately, we really could not army build. I thankfully at the time was in a position where I was able to pick them up. US Premium Bandai orders were $120 plus tax plus shipping. I got all 3 of mine for a little bit more than $100 shipped out of Japan. So with that being said, first and foremost, I understand the reason why they are about as much as they are with the, you know, vac metal or chrome painting, whatever you want to call that. I get that that's probably going to up the cost a little bit, and I understand that we have inflation going on, so I understand the reason for why they're advertising it and trying to push it at that price, but for an excuse, that's kind of a tough one. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to open these up and really take a close look at them, which, let's go ahead and take a look at the boxes first. So we're only going to take a look at one up close and personal for the boxes. So in the front of the box, we do have a nice window, and that's going to be a reason why I'm a little hesitant here, and we'll talk about that. But you see a shot of Meta Cooler. He's kind of dashing at you. You can see his hand, and we do get a nice window inside. And interestingly, it looks like he's a bit more blue, closer to the source material than what the prototype and what the promo images showed, which was fine by me. I don't really have an issue with that. Back of the box, the usual promo shots. Not a big deal. If you did get this through the US Premium Bandai site, which actually came out earlier than Japanese distribution, you will have the BNTCA sticker on it, and then the top and the bottom and the side of the box are just going to continue the style guide with some other half shots of Cooler there, along with the continuation of the window. Now, like I said, I did get 3 of these, and I will note that we do have the 3 head sculpts, and the top right one looks a bit different for each one of them. Insofar as above the left eyebrow there, you can see there's a little bit of a bubble. Now, back with the original 2.0, the renewal Saiyan Saga Vegeta, the Scouter Vegeta, there was an issue where the way that the clamshell was pressed on it in the box made it look like there was a bubble, and that wasn't the case. So I'm hoping that's going to be the situation here, but we'll see, because we're going to open all of them. And unfortunately, one of my Meta Coolers already has a scratch in the paint. So, alright, let's go ahead, and I'm doing one final lineup shot here. I just got those pictures, so this way you can see it as well as I do, and okay. So we are all synced up, and I am very much so hoping this goes well. So we're going to go ahead and open up the one that looks to be the best first. We're going to just go, you know, in order here. We'll take a look at one, kind of go over it a bit, and then we'll just do a quick quality control check on all of them. So, interestingly, we do have instructions here. An actual sheet instead of printed on the box. Warning, may rub off. So they point out where you should or should not do any of those things. All parts of the product have been painted. Please take careful thorough, as there is a risk of scratching the product when assembling and operating. So let's just go ahead and zoom in. If you are on your phone, you can take a screenshot of this. If you're on TV, hold your phone up and get a picture of that. That is going to be a QR code that if you have Google Lens, you can go ahead and screenshot that. Go to the URL. If you got your phone out, you're on your TV, you can go ahead and scan that, or you can just put in that URL, and you can complete a survey for Tamashii Nations. All right, so I'll put that box over there, and let's refocus in on Meta Cooler here. All right. So first and foremost, I want to take a look at The damaged arm. Now, it can't swivel around, but it's a softer plastic, which is pretty nice. There is a shoulder piece as well. It's more of just a shoulder pad, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. Neato! All right, then the heads here, which this is the one I was really, really worried. I'm worried about it. Proceeds to drop it. I'm really worried about because there was someone in my Discord server who happened. Oh, interesting. Who got this as well, and one of his actually had a big like cut on the back. Kind of looks like I got a scrape right there. Yep, of course. He also described his as a bit greasy. And which this was not one of the heads that I dropped. I have a scratch there. All right. Hold this up a bit closer. Yeah, this guy feels really slippery. He's got the slippery weege going on. All right, so yeah, so for sure, 2 out of the 3 heads have a slight sculpt or paint mark to them. I'll go ahead and pull Cooler out. Let's look over this guy with a as fine-tooth comb as we can here. Yes, he feels very slick, very oily. I feel like I got to give him a rub down. I mean, very impressive in hand. This is pretty cool. But, yeah. Oh, that sound. Here, listen. That's really reassuring, guys. Man, he is just oily. Like, this doesn't feel like mold release. Like, it feels up, like, straight up like silicone shock oil. Yeah, and considering they like they put that, you know, disclaimer in pretty much everything. You know, make sure you're handling this properly. All parts of the product are painted. Like with the tight joints. And what is going on here? Why does his why did they sculpt it like that? That's just prone to scrape. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me plug his, well, no. We're going to keep this going. All right. So next up, the one who really looks to be the problem child of the bunch. This one, which I'm just going to zoom in really quick, even though I showed you the pictures. You can see there's this bubble that's right above my finger. And then you can see, hopefully, there's a scratch mark right there on the shoulder pad. So let's zoom out. And let's see what we get. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to move him over here. Okay. I should have recorded that. But this guy's got it too. So I had a thought. I was like, wow, that looks like a bubble. So you can clearly see that right there, okay? So I'm going to make a quick adjustment. Okay, we'll back this out. All right. Because again, the conversation was brought up in my Discord. Why does he feel greasy? And sure enough, try to see. You can see that. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, there's some kind of like oil they used for Metacooler. That's so weird. Like, what did they do? Huh. All right, well anyway, let's keep it going. I'm a little disappointed. Okay. So, let's do a quick peek at the head sculpts for number 2. No damage. Very slick, though. Something wrong with that. Nope, that's just a fingerprint. No damage. No damage. Which is good. The figure I will put off to the side, because we will take a look at him in a second. We'll look at the head sculpts for the third one. Here's the screaming one. Oh. Little nub or something. Not that big of an issue. Really? Oh, okay. Not an issue. Okay, not really an issue. So, this is the third Metacooler. We'll back this up for a minute. So, here is the second one, who had the chip on the shoulder, it looks like, in the box. Unfortunately, it's not coming up too well. Maybe if we do this and zoom, you can see right there, there's some scratches. Can't get rid of that. Which is a bummer. He's got a screw in his butt. All right, we'll take a look at the third one. These guys are really oily. Look at them. Okay. Wow. Wonder if we can fry bacon with these guys. Hello. All right, let's do a quick articulation test. So it looks like the only real dud out of the 3 for the actual coolers was the second one. So we have consistent tight joints for the ab crunch. Yeah, wow, this is kind of disappointing, to say the least. Like, I legitimately feel like this is going to slip right out of my hands. I thought this video would be much, much quicker. I thought maybe the oiliness that I read about was sort of like a one-off. But it is, in fact, not. Yeah, so $120 USD. Nope. Absolutely not. I don't know why they have this oiliness to them. It feels weird. Clearly the chrome paint is easily damaged. Considering they couldn't get it out of the factory to be perfect, because I have a whole bunch of little splotches, but all right, well, that is going to wrap up this unboxing for these 3 Amigos. Review will be as soon as I can. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff, but I've got a few ideas in mind for Metacooler here for what I want to do for reviews. I got to pick out a few different things. I got a few ideas in mind for some shots with Vegeta and Goku, so got to see how I want to execute that. But nevertheless, now that I've got enough oil here, I think I'm going to go ahead and oil up my beard, and I'm going to call it a day here, because, yeah, I don't think I need to use my normal treatment. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to, do the usual, subscribe, like, and all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good 2024, and I'll catch ya in the next video.